Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for another battle report. Today we're having a look at Grimdark Future. This is from One Page Rules, and I have my friend Mike over here.
Hello.
Hey Mike, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good, good, good.
Ready to get some game on?
That's right. So Mike has done me a solid year, as I don't have a lot of sci-fi gaming stuff. In fact, I have literally nothing.
Whereas I have quite a lot.
Exactly, yeah. So he's brought over some armies for us to use and try out, and I've scraped the barrel with as much sci-fi scenery as I have to put on the table, which we'll go through in a minute, and we'll go through the armies in a minute. So I thought I'd just point that out, that it might be a little light on scenery, and I don't have any armies present yet, so Michael will know all the rules and stuff, and I'll just be bungling along.
He says that. This is a game I've never played before.
Yeah, this is our first play, so we probably will make a mistake or two, but let's give it a go, hey? Alright, so let's go through my army. I'm using the Human Defense Force, and this is what Michael's brought for me. I used to play Imperial Guard, so he kindly brought an Imperial Guard army for me. So I've got a commander over there, in the middle there, with his energy fist. And I've got an executioner, which is this guy over there. He's got an energy sword. And then I've got two 10-man infantry squads that are blobbed together from the 5-man squads that you buy. Two of them have got flamers, two of them have got plasma rifles. And then I've got a weapons team at the back there. And I've got 3 ogres, which are these bad boys. I've got a light APC, which this infantry squad is going to join. And then I've got a support vehicle, which is that one at the back there. It's got an artillery cannon. And then a battle tank with a heavy plasma cannon, laser cannon, and 2 machine guns. That sounds like a lot of bullets.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm scared of most.
So this is 1,600 points of human defense force that will be going up against, and then Mike can tell us what all this stuff is.
Okay, let's see. So I am playing Battle Brothers, but I am playing the special Blood Brothers version. You can guess what they're actually supposed to be. So what do we have? We are
Tyranids.
led by, yeah, very similar. We are led by a champion on combat bike. He has a combat shield, an energy hammer. He is a veteran, and because he's really angry, he is furious. He is leading a squad of 3 bikes, all of which have plasma guns. One has an upgraded combi plasma gun. Then what else do we have? We've got a blood priest there. He upgrades the unit he's with, and he's going to go around with these guys with the wings, who are Guardian Brothers, who all have energy swords. We have 5 Death Brothers, who have upgraded combat weapons, pistols. One of them has an energy hammer, and one has an energy sword, or energy axe in this case. We have 5 Support Brothers. 2 have laser cannons, 2 have gravity cannons. We have, lastly, a giant attack walker who has a heavy fusion rifle and a great big crunchy fist.
Nice, and this is 1,600 points of Battle Brothers.
Points. I look pretty outnumbered, but
yes.
But you are squidgy little humans, and I am rock solid Space Marine equivalent.
We have 4 objectives on the board. Let's zoom in a little bit. There's one over here. There's one in that crater over there.
It's fallen to earth, hit quite hard.
There's another one in this crater over here on the left, and then one in the bunkered area over there.
This is the red one, so this is the one I'm going for.
Is that right? Yeah. And that is the rest of it. So it's a very barren, sort of lava-esque terrain area. This place has been deserted for years now because obviously a dormant volcano started erupting underneath the earth, cracking up the ground, infecting the area of terrain, so there's no real nourishment in this terrain. But there's some interesting minerals. This is why we've come here, to reclaim the area.
And we've come here to stop you because you're obviously traitorous little gits.
That's right. So we're going to go to deployment quickly, and then we'll come back to you. Alright, so we've finished deployment, and we'll start with the Human Defense Force. So I've gone for, if you remember correctly where the objectives are, you've got one present over here, one in that crate over there, and then one in this crate which started off sort of on the border of my deployment zone, and then there's one in that bunkered area over there. So what I've done is deploy quite heavily on this flank to basically consolidate this area, as I'm unfamiliar of how strong these armies are, so I thought I'd clump together and make sure I have plenty of support for my units, and protection for what I think is much stronger units. And of course, keeping in mind, this might not be in Mike's favour, as we don't have a lot of terrain, so he probably has to...
I do have a fair amount of shooting, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Alright, cool. So, on the left here, I've got my commander with his infantry squad and the plasma guns over here. I've got the special weapons team basically holding that objective already, and I've got a good clear vision of things that could come through there. I've got the support tank at the back here. Then I've got my other infantry squad with the flamers just on the flank of this rock over here. Big battle tank behind that. And then over here, I've got my Ogrins on the other side of this rock with my, I wanted to say Chimera.
That's a light tank. Yeah, it's a Chimera.
With
APC.
APC with my Commissar in there. And then...
What have I got? I have my Devastators, or Support Marines, or Support Brothers, sorry.
Support Brothers,
hiding behind there. I've taken advantage of the terrain because my squads are much smaller, and this side of the table has a bit more terrain on it. I've got my bikes and my Death Brothers all sitting behind there. This will give -1 to be shot if Jason chooses to shoot at them. Over here I have my giant walker, because I know I get to go first in the game, because I was the person who won the roll-off. I put my walker out in the open because I know he can advance and get into cover beforehand, and then I've got my winged brother, Guardian Brothers, hiding behind there, ready to move up.
There we go. So as you said, he's got first turn, and it's alternate activations.
Yep.
So go for your first activation, my man.
Okay, so let's have our first ever go with this. There's going to be a lot of having pages open because we obviously do not remember stats in any way. So let's see what I am. I am a... Whoop. It's getting the names. I wish that copyright didn't stop them from calling them what we know them as.
Yeah.
So I am an attack walker. So looking at my thing, everything moves 6 unless it has fast or very fast, which means it moves 9 or it moves 12. And then you can advance and not shoot. You can move double that, or you can just charge into close combat and move double that, as long as you end in base-to-base contact with other models. So this guy is going to move 6, so he can get himself up behind this bit of cover here, and then he can just about see over the top, although I've got to get myself into the habit of not using Games Workshop rules, so we're going to be sensible and have to draw line of sight from guns instead of from the tippity top of my fuel cells. So he will move outside of there and he can get a gunshot there, but it is outside of 24, and I suspect that if I look down here, an attack walker has, well, we've got to find him. Fusion rifle, yes, I think I have. Heavy fusion rifle, there we go. 24-inch range, so it's not in range of the tank, unfortunately. So I'm going to stick my heavy fusion rifle into those, and I'm going to stick my storm rifle into them as well.
Okay.
So everything has a quality, more or less everything in my army has quality 3+, which means whenever I try and do something, it's a 3+ to do it. So nice and simple. My storm rifle has 2 attacks. And my heavy fusion rifle has 1 attack. So hitting on 3s versus Jason's heavy weapons squad.
Well, that's 3 good hits.
3 good hits. We don't even worry about if we gave him cover. So then Jason gets a save. Certain weapons have save modifier. So my storm rifle, which was 2 hits, doesn't have any modifier. So it's not save, it's your defense value. But my heavy fusion rifle reduces your defense value by 4.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm defense 5+, and I believe everything is, you always have a 6-up save, isn't it?
No, I don't think you can get a save. We might have to have a quick check here.
Oh.
Okay, so we think that 6s always succeed at rolls and 1s always fail, even when modified.
Which is relevant, yeah, because obviously these guys have got defense 5+, and if you're AP4...
AP4?
That would be -9 or +9 or whatever. So, which I can't do, so I'm just going to go for 6s. If we're... Oh, that's pretty good.
2 made.
So this could be significant. So if you guys know if we're doing this wrong, comment below. Obviously, we'll then correct it for the next game. But as it stands, we're going to play like this. So I've just made 2 saves, which means I take a wound on one of my guys.
And how many wounds does your guy have?
They are tough 3.
Okay, so we need to quickly do something. We should have rolled those separately because I didn't realise your guys had toughness.
Oh, right.
Because the melter gun does 6 damage.
Oh, so it kills one then.
So that would kill one, but the other 2 wouldn't.
No.
But you'd have made 2 of the saves. So roll that, and on 1 or a 2, the melter gun was the one you failed to save on. No, so that's okay. You passed the melter gun save, so you just take 1 damage on one of them. Oh, they're a lot tougher than I expected. And that's my activation done.
So I'm also, just for your reference, Mike, I'm doing wounds taken.
Wounds taken, okie dokie. I should do the same.
Alright, so that's your activation. And then my activation, what can I see? So everything is still pretty hidden away.
What's your quality in general? I don't know. I didn't even look.
Mostly 5+.
So -1 to hit is a big deal
Yeah,
for you.
I'm
It's
about 6.
halving your effectiveness.
So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to draw you out a little bit more by moving my Ogrins over here on the flank.
Ooh.
So Ogrins,
You mean ogres?
or Ogres, yes, have Fearless, Furious and Tough 3, but they don't have Fast or Slow, so that means they move 6 inches. And I can advance or
Yep.
rush.
Don't have any range weapons, so you might as well advance.
But I'm going to rush also to cover over here. So that's 6 to there, and then another 4 to there. So they're rushing.
Yep.
There. And for what it's worth, we do this in fantasy, in the fantasy version. If you want, you can put an activation marker behind.
Oh, I think that's reasonably useful. Let's do that.
Activation marker to represent something is activated.
I mean, I think you got mine from a fish and chip shop because it says battered on it.
Well, I gave you the red one because you always love red.
That I do.
So over to you next.
Okay, we are going to... These guys would like to run through there. I think they might need to run around the edge of there, though. Don't want to get shot to shizzle by all your stuff. Let's move these guys out and see if we can do a bit more shooting.
Okay.
These guys are going to come around the corner, so they're going to move their 6 out, heading towards that objective.
They're going to draw a line of sight to my Ogrins.
They are, but they don't have the best of ranges on some of their guns. So the green guns at the front are gravity cannons. They have a 24-inch range, so they're out of range. But then I've got 2 larger anti-tank guns at the back, which I am going to, with my great big range, I think I'd have -1 to hit that guy. So we're going to stick them both into the light APC.
Okay.
So let's have a quick see what they are.
All right. So.
Okay, I've got my 2 laser cannons. I am 3+ quality. There's no intervening cover or anything. So let's see. That's 1 hit. It's got an AP of -4. So Jason's 2-up defense goes to 6-up.
Okay.
So just the 1.
Nope.
And you take how much damage from one of these? Oh, he had it there a minute ago. Laser cannon, deadly 3, so you take 3 damage. I'm not sure how much your APC has got.
Tough 6.
Tough 6, so nearly gone.
So it's halfway there.
Yeah.
Oop. I had a 3 there, isn't there?
Okay, that's my activation done.
Alright. That's interesting. Still not a lot happening on this flank, so what I'm going to do is activate this APC. So the APC does have fast, so it can move.
Oh, nice. So
move
9 inches if it needs to. Do you need a tape?
So I'm going to go there for 3 and 6 rather, and then 3 more to there. So
nice.
Move that way, and then I'm going to fire my. Okay, so it's got a laser machine gun, which has been upgraded to, which has a 36-inch range, which means I'm clearly in range of those Battle Brothers. And it's got 3 attacks, hitting on a 4+ as its quality.
Oh, nice.
Which got 1 hit.
Ooh.
It's got AP2, I think I said. Yeah, AP2.
So my defense is 2, so it goes to defense 4. Oh, one of my battle brothers has been slain, and let's face it, we're going to lose a sergeant who does not have a decent, great big weapon.
And I'll put an activation.
Where should we stick dead people? On top of the 3D printer, I think. Have you got a you got a nice big dead person?
I'm not going to make the mistake I made earlier yesterday by not pausing. So there's a dead brother.
Okay, what is next up for me? I think we're going to move our bikes. Our bikes, we want to make sure we stay out of a charge range of that, but the bikes are nice and fast, so they are going to zip round there, and then these ones are going to
So I have a question for you, Mike.
through, fire away.
The squad that's inside the APC, do they count as being activated as well?
Let's have a quick look. So in fact, let's make sure we...
So the answer to that was yes. They
Yes.
can activate separately. And provided he doesn't destroy it now, which is what his attempt is.
I am going to have a go. So we have our bikes here. So brother bikers, they're called. So I've upgraded all of my brother bikers to have twin assault rifles, and 3 of them also have plasma rifles. So let's do our... I have to declare all my shooting first. The only target I can see is that, so I'm just going to throw everything into that. So our twin assault rifles are attack 2. So my captain dude hits on 2s because I've upgraded him to a veteran. All the others will hit on 3s, so that's those. And then do you have any other coloured dice, Jason?
What sort of colour are you looking for?
I'd like a blue ideally, or a white, or anything that's not a red or a black.
There you go.
I need 3 of them, please. Oh, come around here, just keep on asking. There we are. So these ones are my plasmas. These ones are all the other ones. So a plasma
Which
rifle.
one was the ones on 2s? The red one.
The red ones are on 2s. So lots of 2s there. Oh, that was awful rolling. Out of those...
No, the red one was a 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but lots of 2s. Out of my 11 dice, I got 6 2s.
I'm okay with that. You said 2s just before
I
you
did.
rolled, so that's
So-
karma for you.
The blue ones have AP 2.
So that's going to be a 4+. I'll do that one now.
And the other ones have no AP.
So 4+ for that one.
Ooh. And then you've got 5 others. Don't roll 1s, because I think that's got 2 defense, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that for some rolling.
So the blue one wounded.
It did, so it's lost a wound.
Oh, only AP1.
Yeah, it only does 1 damage, unfortunately. I really needed some of the others to crack home there.
Okay, so I took 1 wound from that.
You did.
Okay, well, I'm going to disembark the unit from that,
Me activated there.
just in case something goes wrong. So they can disembark 6 inches from
Yep.
there. So they're going to claim that objective. And they're going to jump out over there. And they're going to fire at the Devastator squad if I have any weapons that'll be useful.
Ooh, I suspect you've got 24-inch range, because most of the ranges appear to be borrowed from 40k. So 4 of you guys will have las rifles, or laser rifles, I suspect they might be called.
Okay.
And I suspect they've got 24-inch range, but that is all just guesswork.
Assault rifles, 24-inch range, attack 1, and then CCWs. I don't know what that means.
Close combat weapon.
Oh, so
that's how they hit in close combat.
how many they got? How many rifles?
You've only got 4 rifles in there.
And they are.
And the melter gun is out of range.
5+. So 2 hits.
2 hits. I assume no modifier.
Nope.
So 2 ups.
Hey,
Oh,
another one
another
bites
one
the dust.
bites the dust. And another one down. Another one down.
There you go.
These Space Marines are not as tough as you would think.
And then the executioner.
Suspect he doesn't have the range.
Has he changed his assault rifle?
Yes, he's got a laser sword and a bolt pistol.
Bolt pistol.
Or a pistol of some sort.
12-inch range.
Yeah.
Alright, well then that's them activated.
I've only got 2 units left to do.
You know what quite interesting is that, because obviously your guys are a lot more expensive, so every time I nick one down it feels like a big loss.
Oh yeah, it feels like a big loss losing them. I tell you. So these guys are going to double move over to here. They will jump up there. And then it is over to you.
Oh, they've
They've double
weapons.
moved, so...
Okay, so I've done everything I can on this flank, so it has to come down to this side now. And can my heavy weapons see them? So they can, but
I think they can.
But I suspect you'd get cover from those
Yeah, that's what I
intervening
was hoping.
barricades. So I will fire these 3 guys at those angels.
Yep.
So these are autocannon upgraded heavy weapon dudes.
They are.
And autocannons are 48-inch range, attacks to AP2.
Ooh, they're good.
So what was that 6 attacks?
6 attacks. They're much better than I expected.
But they are only
hitting on 6s, I suspect.
Yeah, because weapon teams over 5+, so 6+. There's 2.
2 hits at AP2. Nasty. So I'm a 2-up. So let's see what we get. We're okay.
Okay, that's them activated.
I've only got this one left, and then it's all to you. These are going to move 12. I don't think I can get through that gap, so I can either walk over that gap, which would be an inch up and round, so 10 up forward for him. So he's going to run forward to there, and the guys are going to follow. For moving over terrain, you just measure the distance you move up and down.
Alright, so then it's over to me basically to finish off my turn, right?
Yep.
Okay, so first things first, so let's try this battle cannon that can now see the Death Company or whatever they
Oh dear, is this your big artillery piece?
Yes.
Yeah, I really didn't want to have to thing, but the fact you have more units gives you the option to save your better stuff till I've moved out of cover.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to basically have to do your
But
turns.
I'm so much shorter range than you that I can't just sit in the cover all day. I've got to make a break for the centre bit.
So what is this? This is a support vehicle.
Support vehicle with an artillery cannon.
What does that do? I'm going to pause it there. Alright, so an artillery cannon's got a 48-inch range. It can fire indirect, so I could shoot at something I couldn't see.
You could.
I'm tempted to go for those bikes, because I want to try and clear up that flank. So I might go for the bikes.
Okie doke.
Alright, so I got one shot. It's got a 48-inch range, one shot, but it's AP4 and blast 6. So 4+ to hit, which I've missed on the 1. So that's that. Then I'll go to that plasma gunner squad in the corner there.
Yeah, I'm fearful of them.
They're going to advance. I know that seems foolhardy.
But they want to form a line in front of other stuff, I suspect.
That is correct, yes. And I was maybe thinking of hoping I can get to that cover before you to get just a better bonus for there. So my commander is going to have to go with them. So I got 10 guys there, of which 8 of them have the basic auto rifle guys.
Yep.
2, 4, 6.
Measuring for it, yeah, they're all within 12, or just about.
Give me 2 more
I
dice.
think you've got 2 dudes at the back who aren't going to be in range. One of them's got a plasma gun. He's got longer range. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dudes who can shoot.
As I got 6, yeah.
Ah, it's fine then.
So,
So 2 hits with those.
yeah, so they're quality 5+, but -1 for the cover.
And then you've got 2 plasma guns as well.
Right, might as well do them now.
Yep.
They're going to be on 6s as well, 4 and a 3.
So I've got 2 2-ups. We're okay.
And what does my hefty have? An energy fist and probably a pistol, I imagine?
Yep.
So,
He
pistol
might not
is
even have a
12.
pistol because he's got a stick.
Oh, right.
For beating his own troops.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing we may have forgot. You may want to pause.
Alright, so Mike's just reminded me that my commander has the battle drills. Is it battle drills?
It's commander rule.
So you can give some units like an extra bonus, basically. One is extra movement, one is +1 to shooting, +1 AP, or +1 to melee rolls. Now, because we've done the rolls already, and you know, I was saying I want to get to the walls, so I'm going to go for the +3 movement. I don't have to roll for this, right? I just get it.
You just got it. He
So-
just yells at his men a bit harder.
So what happens is they're going to move up an extra 3 inches to there.
That's a really good rule. It makes the squad he's attached to much better.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, there's 2 left to go, and
Yeah.
one of them is the one I really fear.
So first of all, I'm going to do the infantry unit in the front here with the
Yep.
flamers. They're going to rush, I think, because they can't see anything. So
Yeah, and they got flamers, which I suspect are pretty dangerous.
6 to there. What is it? 6, 12. So they can go
12,
another
yeah.
4. So I'm going to go to there to this wall over here. And then that's their action done. And then got to think about this battle tank. What the hell is this going to do?
Hopefully miss.
Because you might have noticed that Mike's pretty canny and has avoided putting anything in its range of anything that it can see. So that would mean I need to get into position to do something with it. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to pick on those Devastators a little bit more.
I fear for them.
So he's going to go around to there and fire on the Devastators.
Oof.
So first things first, I'm going to fire my heavy machine guns. So they're 3 attacks each.
Are they 36-inch range?
Yes.
You might not have the range with them.
Just
yeah,
check.
see, look, you draw a line in the sand with your machine guns as it pitter-patters across in front of them.
Then you might be alright, actually, because the heavy plasma cannon is also 36 inches.
Oh, I'm okay. Look, it's just short.
And the laser cannons...
That's going to have range.
Right, where is that? Laser cannon, 48 inches.
Oh.
And that's A1, AP4.
It's weird playing on, because we're playing on a 6x4 table, which the game recommends, but 40k nowadays is played on a smaller table.
Oh, really?
And generally anything with 36-inch range is in range, or whatever you're doing.
Well,
so
I like the fact that not everything's
I much prefer a bigger table.
So I got one shot, basically.
One shot.
And that's going to be a hit.
Oh, dear.
So, laser cannon is AP4, deadly 3.
We are going to use our lucky red dice.
Okay.
It's not very lucky. Another dude has bitten the bullet. And that has taken me below half strength, which is not good because now I have to take a morale test. So let's just quickly, this is our first time for morale. Whenever a unit takes wounds that leave it with half or less of its total size or toughness value, it loses melee. It must take a morale test, take a quality test, and if failed, it is pinned until the end of its next activation. Pinned units only hit on 6s in melee and always fail morale tests. So
I'm getting your pinned unit marker out already. He's rolled a 2.
Oh, it's okay, because I'm going to quickly look.
Oh, your quality is 2+, isn't it?
No, my quality is 3+, but I have a rule called Fearless, which I think from memory
is +1 to morale.
+1 morale checks.
Oh.
I'm okay. You take that away.
Okay, so I think that is the end of round 1.
Yep.
Because I've activated everything. So currently, as it stands, that is not going to change. I control this objective. I control that objective. You control that objective in the corner there, and this one is still nullified.
Yes, haven't managed to get to it yet.
So it's 2-1 to me, and I've caused some casualties to the Devastators, and I think you've done some damage to my APC.
Yep.
And damage to one of my walker things. Weapon teams. You'll get first go, so let's stop here and get going for second turn.
Yeah.
Alright, turn 2.
Okay.
Over here. If you're wondering, this is a D3, so that's why it's sitting up here so it doesn't get confused with the rest of ours.
I think I'm going to choose to activate my Devastators first, because they're not going to be there for much longer, I suspect. So, as Jason just reminded me, this is a game where once you've controlled an objective, it stays under your control until the enemy takes it, so it's quite important to get control. So I'm going to move my dudes over here.
What John and I do in fantasy, for what it's worth, is we put our activation markers under the thing.
Aha.
So it shows who has it at that point.
Good plan.
And then if you take it back, then it moves to your activation marker.
Yeah, I'll stick these under there.
And there's 2 more for you.
Excellent. And then we're going to fire our laser cannons. So we've got our 2 laser cannons to fire. I think I could kill that APC if I fire at it. I think I've got to, really. It's a dangerous tank. So we're going to fire both of them at that.
Okay. Oh, you can reroll
1
that.
cock dice and 1 miss.
That's
a hit, luckily. So you've got to save at -3, I think it is.
-3? Isn't it -4?
Oh, it might have been -4. Let's have a look.
Was it a laser cannon?
And see.
Laser cannon's AP4.
Nice.
So I've got a 6 up save. 6 coming up. Nope.
Bang! That tank is out of there. If only Jason's stuff was inside, but it's not.
Does it have? Is it wreckage or is it just removed?
I think it's just removed.
Well, just for funsies, does this come off?
That doesn't come off, that one, weirdly.
Yeah. Well, I'll just move it away then.
That one comes apart in all kinds of pieces. Okay, that's my unit activated.
Okay. Ironically, I was going to activate that tank first.
Yeah, I thought you might.
To try and maybe block off your advance. So in that case, I think I'm going to activate my big gun.
Oh, the artillery piece.
Yes.
Nasty.
And it's going to fire at the bikes again.
Yeah. Thought it might.
So It's got one shot.
Bad roll, bad roll,
And
bad.
it missed.
Yes, phew. Needed that. So it's interesting. I've got the bikes to move, and they're fast, so they can charge most of that stuff around there. I think though we might charge around there, deal with those, because I think they could walk round and flamer this squad quite badly. So yeah, we are going to do our first charge of the day.
Okay, I'm gonna flee.
I'm not sure that's how it works. So this is our first melee. Charging models must move into base contact with the target as close as possible. Defenders must do the same by moving up to 3 inches. So first of all, we shall move all of my guys 12.
Are you using the Death Company or whatever they're called? What
Yes.
is the black one's called?
They are called Death Brothers.
Death Brothers.
Rawr! And they come sprinting over here. And you get to, similar to 40k, you get to attack any models you're in base contact with, or people who are further back in the unit, as long as they're within 2 inches, I think it is, of a enemy unit. Yeah, models within 2 inches of enemies may strike with their melee weapons. Once both units are it starts off with me striking first because I was the charger, and then Jason strikes me back. And unless one of us is fully destroyed, I must then move backwards an inch, so we're not engaged. If we are to get into another combat this round, another unit charges in, you get fatigued. I mean, you only get to hit on 6s, which is quite interesting.
Yeah.
Stops the unit being able to fight off hundreds of enemy units.
Especially a combat unit.
Yeah, exactly. So I just need to quickly call up my Death Brothers, but they are just here on this first page. Death Brothers are pretty gnarly, so I have upgraded them to have better close combat weapons. So they get 2 attacks. So let's have, we've got 1, 2, 3, and then can I steal some more dice, please, Jason? Because I am furious with you. I mean, I get an additional attack, so they're my base attacks with them. Then we have some special dudes in there as well. One has an energy sword. He has 3 attacks with that, and then one of them has an energy hammer, which he has 3 attacks with those. So that is a lot of attacks coming in.
Look, infantry have a 2+ ward save.
Oh, nice, nice. I'm just going to hit you enough times that it will just go straight through that.
Is it on 3s, yeah?
It's hit all right. I haven't missed.
Look at this. Well, they really are furious.
Whoa, they were not happy with you. So you've got minuses to your saves from those ones. So you've got 6, which you're on a 6 up because you're on a 5 up normally.
Oh, 3 of them.
3 of them.
Are these any multipliers or anything like that?
They do extra damage, but you can only deal as much damage as you have toughness, and all of those are 1
toughness.
So it just kills them. And then you've got another this many to make.
And those no APs.
No AP on these, so these are on 5. So you may well have somebody left at the end of this.
You want me to reroll that one?
No, that's okay.
So it's 3 saved and 6 dead.
You have 1 dude left alive. You leave your sergeant alive. He's actually okay in combat, I think.
I was tempted to leave a flamer.
Oh, possibly, because you do get to act. Although I suspect you're going to be hideously suffering from morale at this point.
You know what? I'm going to leave a flamer just for that one. I'm not going to hurt you in combat, so...
Okie dokie, so you get to hit me back.
1 attack and 5+, I suspect, which you missed.
Well, I suspect so as well. So then we do, once both units are done, the loser must take a morale test.
I have a quality of 5+.
Ooh.
So, because I've lost more than 50% casualty, if I lose you, I'm wiped out, aren't I?
Yes, take quality is pinned, I believe so.
Ta-da!
Nice.
But, what does that do?
So I have to move an inch away from you at the end of the combat because I haven't wiped you out. Oh, very sad. And I will just stand there looking angry.
Just to reiterate, so if I'd rolled less than 5 there, I would have been wiped out. But if I hadn't taken 50% casualties, I would have been pinned. Is that right?
So if you you compare the number of wounds dealt in combat, I dealt more than you. The units with the lowest loses and must take a morale test. If the test is failed while the unit is down to half or less of its total size, then it routs, is removed from play, otherwise it is pinned.
Okay.
Pinned units just have to take an action to unpin, so it stops them doing what they're doing.
Alright, so now that that unit's activated, I don't really have to... So Flamer is just staring at it.
It's just, I'm going to bathe you in flame.
I'm going to go down over here. I'm going to activate my commander's squad.
Ooh, now you can remember all your pluses you can get from this guy now.
Yeah. So they're gonna advance to the wall, and he's gonna give them take aim, which is +1 to shooting rolls.
Nice. So they were hitting on 4s.
Or maybe I should go for the AP1 +1, because they quality 5+. So
Yeah, I think you're actually getting a bigger bonus out of the AP because it takes me from a 2 up to a 3, which is a 50% increase. Whereas the other one's only gaining like 33%.
see, my initial thought of +1 there was for the plasma gunners. I'm relying on them to do the damage.
Yeah, I think the AP is actually better in this regard.
Okay, I'll take your advice for that.
I think the math works out that way.
So they're gonna advance to the wall to gain that extra bit of protection when you inevitably come and smash my face in.
Yep.
And then they're gonna take aim, or it wasn't take aim, it was focus fire.
Nasty.
So I'm gonna do the 2 plasma gunners first.
Yep. And then you've got 7 normal guys, and you're in range of your las pistol, which I suspect is exactly the same as the other thing. So
Plasma gun. What is that actually? Plasma rifle, 24-inch range, A1, AP2.
So you can roll it all at once if you want. There's your 8 normal laser shots.
So is that including the pistol guy?
That's including the pistol guy.
Okay. So this is what's he hitting on? 4+.
Yep.
So I might do him in a blue one. So he's on a 4, everything else is on a 5. Both plasma gunners missed.
Get in.
In fact, I got 1.
Oh, that was
2 hits.
Not good. I think the +1 to hit would have been better, Jace, because you rolled 3 4s.
Oh, you son. So I got 2 saves on you, but no AP.
Yep.
The plasma gunners missed.
Well, it is AP because you increased your AP, so AP1.
Yeah.
So I'm on 3s.
Oh, double 1!
But luckily, I have my little apothecary guy with me who gives me regeneration, which means I ignore the wound on a 5+.
Okay.
Very 40k like that rule. No, I've lost 2 of my Guardian brothers. That is a shocking result.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I keep giving you guys this, but I haven't actually taken any.
Yeah, you haven't taken any casualties. Oh, dear me. 2 Guardian brothers down.
Wow, that seemed worthwhile to me.
That was very bad for me.
You said it was a poor shot.
I know.
What do you know?
So I think we are now going to...
Now I think that actually that AP1 would have failed anyway because you rolled 1s.
Oh, what is moving next? I've got the bikes here. The captain is really good in combat, but the bikes are really good at shooting.
Oh,
so I think we are going to do... Oh, we're going to save those for now. We are going to go over here, I think. I would really like to be able to charge there, but I'm just out of range for getting to them. I think we might have to go to the wall. We'd both be attacking over the wall, which would give me -1 to hit. But I want to keep the protection of the wall for when you shoot me with other stuff. So I am going to move up to the wall with these and engage you in close combat, but we're attacking over an obstacle. I'm not certain these are the rules, but I think it makes sense that we're getting -1 to hit because we're attacking over the obstacle. What do you think?
Yep, that's fine with me.
Yep. Not sure if cover's supposed to work like that in combat. Let's see.
Am I hitting on 6s because I've activated?
No, because if you fought in combat once, you
right.
Any future combats you hit on 6s. I mean, you're hitting in 6s because you're attacking over a wall.
Oh yeah, of course. And because I'm shit.
Just to make sure we've got the correct thing. So we are going there. We have Fearless, Flying, and Furious. So we are Furious, giving us 3 attacks each with our energy swords. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I just need to check what my Blood Priest gets. He has an upgraded combat weapon, so he has 3 attacks. He is hitting on 3s as well, though. Everything hitting on 3s.
Well, at least a couple missed this time.
Nice. Literally, oh no, 4 missed. Oof. So you have 6 saves at -1. And 2 saves at no negative.
Okay, so the no negatives are going to be 5+, 2 dead.
Yep.
And 6 saves at 6s, 5 more dead, so that's 7 dead. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So what have you got? You've got a sergeant, 2 plasma gunners, and your commander.
So the sergeant and plasma gunners, I'm assuming they got 1 attack
Yeah,
each.
I'm pretty sure they will have.
All missed. And then...
Oh, the sergeant actually gets an additional one because he's actually got a close combat weapon.
Okay, I'll do another one for him in a second.
But you've got your energy fist.
I'm trying to figure out how much close combat attacks one for the commander.
If you look down to the energy fist, I suspect it may have more. It's when you upgrade a weapon, it gives you, to represent the dangerousness of the weapon, the lethality of it, it sometimes gains additional attacks.
Attacks 2, AP 3.
There you go. So it's...
Is that 3 attacks in total or 2 attacks?
No, because he's traded in his close combat weapon, okay. So his fist is more dangerous, so they give it more attacks.
So one more for the sergeant, which missed. All right, and then he's 2 attacks.
He's on 4s normally, but -1 because of the wall.
So he's missed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I've lost combat there. I'm not 100%.
I think you might have done. So a morale test. This could be good because Jason's commander is in this unit.
Yeah, but I can use his command.
Yeah, you can.
So 4+. Woo!
He's okay. I wish I caused fear.
But that makes them pinned, right?
That does make them pinned. Oh no, because they haven't failed it.
Oh yeah, they didn't fail. Yeah.
That pinned mark will get used one day. Okay.
I want to use pin, damn it.
Fine. I'll move back ever so slightly, and that's that done.
Okay, so now it's over to me again.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I've got to.
Oh yeah, you got to scatter some dead bodies on the floor.
What's fair is fair. All right. Right. So this is interesting. So I've got this squad over here on the objective, but they're not super effective. I've got my Ogrins over here, who are not fast, so I don't know if I can catch your bikes. But I could go for the fisticuff guys.
The Death Company. Yeah, you are pretty smashy in combat. You've got your big power walls.
And I am concerned that you would attack me first with them. So that's why I'm considering moving them. But then I also have this big tank sitting here. I have my heavy weapons guys over there. I think I might leave them for now. I don't think they're in threat of anything just yet, except for when your Dreadnought moves.
Dreadnought fails to kill them again.
Yeah. So, I think I'm going to activate the Ogrins. Oh, and I've got the random flamer.
Oh yeah, you do have your flamer.
So, I think that... Oh, man. Do I go gung-ho and run into the fucking guys? Oh, they're going to hit on 6s now.
They're here on 6s now,
yeah. So that's made up my mind. So they're going to go... What is the charges? It's 6
so
or 12?
12. You double it for charging.
So they're going to come around this side then.
It's very old school 40k in that regard. This rule set actually reminds me quite a lot of 5th edition and 4th edition 40k.
Okay.
It borrows quite a lot from that.
So you can move closer if you want.
Too right, I'm Blood Brothers, I'm Death Brothers. Ah, I'm gonna smack you with a giant hammer.
So they got heavy batons and heavy shields.
Yeah, it should make you pretty gnarly, I suspect.
Okay. Heavy batons are attacks 3, AP 2. So that's 9 attacks, right?
9 attacks.
3, 6, 9. And I've just realised I think they might be furious. They are, so 3 more.
3 more, there you go. Blimey, they are hella dangerous.
They are Ogre Squad 4+.
4+. Come on, bad roll, bad roll. That's a pretty bad roll.
So I got 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
That seems normal for ogres.
Did you say -2?
Yeah, AP 2.
AP 2. So I start on a 2 up, so I'm on 4s. Oh, it's a shocking roll.
Do they not have any?
They have regeneration. How much damage do you do? Is it just the 1 each, I suspect? So you didn't say it was multiple.
AP 2, no, there's no multiples.
So I get my 5 up regeneration because they're Blood Brothers. Okay, I've got 2 dudes left.
So 3 of them died.
3 of them are dead. Oh, we're going to lose all the guys with basic weapons, and we're going to leave my axe and our giant hammer there. Oh. Okay, we need some good hitting back here.
You're on 6s.
We're on 6s, yeah. So the axe is the black ones, the giant hammer is the red ones. I really want the red ones to hit because
if
they
you
do
roll
lots
6
of
6s,
damages.
I'm flipping this table.
It's my miniatures though. I've rolled no 6s. That's very bad. So I have been hammered in combat.
Battened, more like it.
Yeah, battered in combat. So I need to take a morale check, but I am fearless. So
anything
only
but a
on
1.
Anything but a 1. There's the 6 we were looking for.
So I back off an inch.
Yep. And leave pools of bloody mass on the floor.
Just for the flamer to finish it off.
Yeah.
Over to you.
Okay, I've only got 2 things left to activate.
Dreadnought and Bikers.
Dreadnought and Bikers. So I'm going to activate the Dreadnought. Pass me the little measuring thing. Oh, I'll use this measuring thing here. So he is going to move up there. He's still concerned that he wants to get cover in case the big tank takes pot shots at him. So he's going to go there. He could shoot at your big tank, but it's fired. So I am going to again shoot at the little bros, I think, because they seem quite dangerous.
Okay.
But I'm going to have a very quick look to see what's my chances of killing your big tank. The big tank has how many wounds?
We'll check.
We'll call them wounds. I'm not sure that's what they actually are.
6 as well. Oh no, that's tough 12.
Tough 12. Okay.
Tanks have impact hits. That's cool.
Impact. Oh yeah, when they charge in. Yeah. So we're going to concentrate on the little things for now.
Okay.
So we're going to fire at those. We've got our... Whoa.
That's not how you do firing in this game.
Yeah, you don't throw, you actually fire. So 1 big shot, 2 little shots. All have hit. So 2 little shots first, because I'm hoping they'll kill one of your dudes. It's magnetised, so it'll just sit back on. But it goes on sideways, weirdly, because I didn't have a spare of that weapon.
So what am I doing?
So 2 5-ups. Because I'm hoping they'll kill that guy, which it does, and then 1 6-up, or you lose the whole next guy.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, there's the 6. Oh, no.
Oh, that'll be a morale check as well.
Okay. And they're not great for morale, I've got to say. If I remember correctly, it was 5+, wasn't it?
I believe so. It's their quality.
Yep, weapon team quality 5+. I've rolled a 4.
Ho ho ho, so they have failed morale.
But this is to shooting, so I think
yes,
they've become pinned.
Yeah, I'm going to quickly double check when you do. Morale tests. Take quality. If it fails, it is pinned until its next activationed.
Okay.
Yep.
So I get to use the pin marker. Woo.
Yeah, I told you you would.
So all you have left is bikes.
Bikes.
And I'm not 100% sure what that's going to do yet.
They're probably they're my most mobile unit. I think the golden guys are probably my best unit.
So I think I'm going to use this infantry squad now just before the chances that they might get wiped out. So this down here is going to fire at the Devastators.
Ooh, nasty.
Actually, I might have to move closer because
so your melter gun's only going to have 12-inch range, so it's quite far out of range. Even with a 6-inch move, you're not going to get in range of it.
I'm still going to move anyway because I don't have to hold this.
Yeah, you can get in range of the bikes. You can fire at different targets, but all the same type of weapon have to fire at the same target.
So I'm going to...
So you could go there, melter gun at those, and the rest of your las weapons at these guys.
Alright, I'll do that.
Yeah, you've only got 3 las rifles that will be in range.
They got 20 points range, don't they?
Yeah, they're in range, but the other guys have unfortunately both got pistols.
Stupid pistols. So 5+, 1 hit.
That'll be a dead devastator, won't it? Here we go.
Oh.
He's alive.
And then the melter gun. What's that going to be when it's at home?
That'll be a fusion gun, I suspect. Fusion rifle. I've
So
got one here, so it'll be 1 attack, AP4 deadly 6, which is a little overkill as a 1 wound bike.
5+. No.
Oh, phew.
Okay. That's them activated.
Okay, I think we're going to play cagey with the bikes because they're such an important piece for me. I could just run in and kill them in close combat, but I think I can kill them via shooting and stay in cover. So we are going to move down here like so, but we're positioning ourselves so we can fire our plasma guns at the Balgrins over there and fire our rifles at those guys.
Okie doke.
So we have got 8 rifle shots at those guys. We'll do those first quickly. So 2 of them hit on 2s. Oof. So rifles over there. They miss. So they're just bog standard saves for you.
How many?
6, please.
6. 5 ups. 6 dead.
Oof. So This guy's a commander type, so he'll have a wounds characteristic, I suspect.
Tough 3.
So he's still got 2 wounds left. And because he's now become a single character on his own, he only takes morale tests when he loses half his wounds total.
Okay.
So he's still okay. And then we'll fire our plasmas over at the Bullgrins. So these are all hitting on 3s. That's a bit cocked. 3 hits on the Bullgrins.
Alright.
So these are at -2.
So they have
AP.
4+ save, so it goes up to 6.
But they've got a great big shield as well, so that might well do something.
What is it called again? A heavy shield.
It's the very bottom of that row, I think.
Heavy shields. Defense +1 and shield blast attacks 2.
Oh, they get even more attacks in combat, blimey. I didn't realise they got attacks from their shields.
No, I didn't even look. So it's no big deal. Right, so that makes them defense 3+, but
Yep.
you said what?
-2, so you're on 5.
How many saves?
3 of them.
5s. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds, okay.
Is there any
No multiple damage from them.
Okay.
And that's me out of units.
Okay. So first things first, I've been waiting for this for ages.
The little flamer?
Yes.
Burn!
What does a flamer actually do? Flamethrower. 12-inch range, 6 attacks.
Ooh, okay.
And he's attack 5+.
Yep.
So that's
Oh,
3.
nasty. So I'm on 2s. We're okay.
okay. So that's that. This guy over here, because he's pinned,
Yep.
as his activation, he's just going to unpin.
Yep. Don't think there's anything else you can do.
So there's that. So that leaves me finally with just my battle tank. And my battle tank is going to... I could fire at those last 2 devastators, but I'm not going to, because
Maybe you can split your weapons if you wish.
I feel like the threat is down this end. So I'm going to turn around and move to there. And then I'm going to fire all guns
Oh dear, that's not looking clever.
at the Angels of Death.
Okay, I'm going to take my 1-up +1, my being near cover, giving you -1 to shoot.
Okay, so just to check quickly, my battle tank has a quality of 4+. I'll be hitting
Yeah.
things on a 5+.
The tanks are really solid in that army. Yeah. The extra quality makes them a lot better.
So first up, let's fire some heavy machine guns. So where are these weapons? Heavy machine gun, attacks 3, AP1. So 6 shots from my machine guns on 5s. I've got 1.
Ooh, AP1, did you say?
Yep.
We're okay.
Okay, I just took the damage twice away there. And then we got a laser cannon, which is 1 shot, 5+. I've rolled a 6.
Ooh, that's
This one.
-3 or -4 maybe.
Laser cannon, -4, and deadly 3.
Oh, hello. Oh,
So it's deadly 3.
deadly 3. So I've taken 3 wounds on that guy. So if I roll 3 5s for my regeneration, he stays alive. No, another one bites the dust.
And then finally, I have the plasma cannon, heavy plasma cannon. So plasma cannon is attack 1, AP2, blast 3. Is that a
AP2, so blast 3, so it gets, if you hit once, it gets 3 hits against units.
You wrote heavy plasma cannon. Is it the...
Ooh! So it's got 3 attacks. Each hit turns into 3 hits.
Jesus, that's pretty good. Okay, so but it's on 5+.
Are we still rolling?
Yeah, I'm still. I'll cut a little bit of that out.
No problem. Okay, this is a blooming nasty weapon,
So 5+ for this. That's 1.
but it turns into 3 hits.
Okay.
And each one is at -2.
Yeah.
So I've got 2s, 3s, I'm looking at 4s here.
Heavy plasma cannon, AP2.
Does
No.
it deal any multiple damage?
AP2, yeah. Deadly. Oh, I should have looked. No.
Well, that's a bad result so far. My saves have not been good this game. So we've got 3 5-up regenerations.
Oh, there's 1.
1 has been made. So we have Just our apothecary left. All of the support, the special Guardian brothers, who are the best unit in my army, are dead. On the plus side, he's on his own now and doesn't need to take a morale check.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I think that might be everything.
I think it is. God, I haven't got much army left.
So, just to recap, on the right flank here, I've got one objective on this rock. The Devastators have claimed that one in the crater over there.
Yep.
Or the Shooty brothers. I've still got this one in this crater over here, and Mike's still got that one over there. Casualties have been extreme in this game so far, in this round. So we're going to clear up and start round 3.
Just one thing to note, I think the game is 4 turns long. I shall double check that in a minute.
That makes sense because the fantasy version is...
Ah, perfect, yeah.
So Mike's up first for round 3.
So, as we just discussed, it's a 4-turn game, and it's whoever controls the most objectives at the end of that. So, at the minute, we both control 2, but Jason has only got this dude left on this side of the table.
Yeah.
So, I'm debating whether it's worth attempting to sprint my dudes across there. It would take them 2 turns to get across there, so they need to survive. But there's not a whole lot left to shoot them. I know what we're going to do. Oh, no, he's just out of range. I thought we could have charged him and killed him in combat. Ooh. Okay, we might have to leave them just for now.
You're going to regret it. He's going to come steal that objective off you.
We are going to... yeah, he can get there as well. We've got to kill him.
While I kill the rest of your army.
Yeah. Oh, that's tricky. No, we're okay because we're holding that at the minute, and you don't get to take it off me, I don't think.
It becomes contested, I think.
Yeah. So if I were then to kill you while I'm still there, I would be okay.
I love the fact that there's 2 space marines with laser cannons
staring
at him, worried shitless.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to move 6 this way.
Okay.
So he's going to go to there. This guy's going to there. You've got your 1-inch coherency, so I'm still within my 3 of this objective.
All right.
Then we're going to shoot. One is going to shoot this guy.
Okay.
And the other one is going to shoot your big tank.
This one or this one?
The big one.
Which one's the big one? This one?
This is the big one. The big giant one with that bloody plasma cannon you just murdered me with.
All right, okay.
Okay, the red one is against the tank.
Okay. It's the red one that hits.
Okay, so it's -3 AP and deadly 3.
So battle tank has a 2+ save. So you say -3?
4s, 5s.
Nope.
Takes 3 damage.
Okay, it's got tough 12.
Yep.
So I'll put 3 there. And he's like, what the hell? Someone just shot us.
Yeah.
Ah, silly fat fingers. Alright, so that's them activated. Now it is me. Oh man, I've got so many decisions. This is what I love about alternate activation games.
Yeah.
It's like I've got 100 things I want to do now.
Yep.
Because
and you can't do them all at once.
And I have to do something aggressive.
Yeah, you've got to get to one of my objectives and you're not particularly close to any of them at the minute.
So, I think... Oh man. So I'm thinking about the bulls into those last 2 guys to take them out. I'm thinking about my tank onto your blood priest guy.
Yeah, because he's got a jump pack, so he can fly over to there.
Yeah, I think I've got to go for him. I think
so. I don't think my dreadnought's going to make it there particularly quickly.
So what I'm going to do, as I don't think I'm that much in danger at this moment, I'm just going to stay still. Well, actually, I might move. I'm worried about those 2 running around me and hitting me.
He does have a hammer, which does 3 damage a hit.
Oh, man. Oh, there's so many choices, but I'm going to stick with what I'm saying. So, he's going to fire into this guy.
Oh, that's annoying. I was going to try and pin that tank, because I dealt it 3 wounds. I was like, if I can get another 3 on it, it takes a pinning check.
So, las cannon.
Yep.
Hits. I can't remember what the
it's -3. I mean, I'm just going to resolve that because that just might kill me flat out.
It's AP 4, deadly 3.
Okay. I have failed my save, so then I get 3 regenerations.
That's not a good regeneration.
He's out of there. I have not rolled well for any of those saves on that squad. They're just gone.
So because I didn't declare my other shots at something else, I said all at him. Yeah, basically it's wasted the rest of
Yeah,
it.
I just thought I'd roll that because I suspected it and kill him.
So that's me activated then.
Okay, I think I've got to do the 2 Death Brothers next.
Okay.
And now that you've done your tank, I'm less inclined to go round it. So I am going to go straight forward into these guys in the hopes that my hammer...
It's hammer time.
Oh, I say that.
I wonder if I can put some MC Hammer music in her.
You might... I'm now thinking, do I just go for the tank? I think I do go for the tank still. Because I'm going to hit those guys and then they're just going to kill me back. Unless I kill 2 of them.
What it also does is mean, because like if you went for the tank, I might consider moving the bulls up towards your objective.
Yeah, exactly.
But now it's pinning me there.
No, I'm going to go for the tank.
Okay.
Because I think you'll still have to come back with the bulls. Otherwise, I'm too close to that objective there. So we're just going to run around there with our 12 and slam into the side of the tank.
Okay.
So what do we have here? We've got 3 attacks with our Thunder Hammer, which is the one that's dangerous, and 3 with the axe, which is less dangerous.
Okay. So, is it the dangerous ones that hit? I can't remember.
No, the black ones or the Thunder Hammer.
Right. So let's do the Thunder Hammer first.
Yeah, I think it's only -1 AP, but it does 3 damage if it gets through. Oh, so you're down to 6.
And the other 2?
And 3 of the other one. Let's have a quick look. That is Energy Sword. Energy Sword is AP 1 and Rending. I didn't see if I rolled any 6s, so you fail one of those.
Is that just 1 more wound?
1 more wound on him.
Okay.
But that has taken you below half.
That is correct.
I'm not sure how good your tank is at hitting back in combat. It's good if it charges in, because then it gets its pinning.
You've got impact hits.
Yeah.
But you don't get impact hits when you don't charge.
Yeah.
And I don't see any close combat stuff.
No, I suspect it doesn't get to hit
No.
them.
Well, I think you're right.
So instead,
have to
compare
take
the number of wounds each unit caused, take a morale test. If it's failed, well, Seems silly that it would take a morale test from combat in that way, so I think maybe if we do morale as if it's just the normal morale it takes. I don't think it should take the cut down in combat.
I think it can become pinned.
Yeah, it can become pinned, so we'll just play that way. It is pinned.
It is indeed.
Because it's taken over half its wounds, because it's now down to 5 remain. Okay, that was worthwhile. I've pinned that for next round.
All right.
And then I have to move myself back an inch to there.
Okay.
Making sure we're hiding from that autocannon is the plan.
So, my next activation will be my battle tank, or the artillery gun thing.
Yep.
And it's firing at your bikes again.
Firing at the bikes, those poor bikes.
I should be ranging in by now.
It's a hit, I think. Damn.
It is a hit.
So it's got blast, so it's going to hit 4 times.
So what are we looking at? What did we upgraded with? Support artillery cannon.
Yep. Very bottom column on the left.
So AP4 blast 6.
AP4?
Yes.
Holy moly. Okay, so we're looking at 6s. Come on, some 6s. Nope. Nope, that's that dead squad. The tough stuff isn't very tough, is it?
Well, not when it's hit by...
Does it do multiple damage at all?
No.
Okay, so my leader guy just takes 1 hit then.
I'm just double checking, but it's AP4 blast 6.
Which will hide them over there. Well, that changes around what I'm doing this turn.
Bikes versus artillery gun.
Yeah. Okay, so my next one. I don't think you've got anything that can fire at this guy. Other than that bloody flamer could wander around and get him.
And I've got him.
Well, yeah, exactly. So I'm going to go for this guy to stop him from objective stealing.
Oh, you bully.
I think I'm just going to charge you. I could shoot you, but in this game you get to shoot or assault. You can't ever do both.
Okay.
So he has got loads of movement when he charges. So what I'm doing, because he's got fast, he's got 18-inch move. So I'm going to go round there and attack from the back. the zing to put me. Oh, I'm not within 3 of the objective. It's very close. I think if I kill you, I get to move slightly. So
yeah. If you wipe me out, I think you get a 3-inch consolidation.
yeah, so let's try and wipe you out.
But
so
if I wipe you out...
Oh, that is true. I mean, if you wipe me out, I might cry. So this is my champion. He has got an energy hammer. So that gives him 2 attacks with his energy hammer. He is furious though, so I pay that up again, giving him 3 attacks. He normally hits on 2s, but I made him a
before you
veteran.
carry on, does he need to take a panic test for the... Oh no, because he's a single
He's
character.
down to a single... I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Single people only take it if they lose half their toughness. So I'm hitting on 2s because I'm a veteran. So we have 3 hits.
AP?
AP is only -1, but any one of them goes through does 3 damage to you.
Well, he's not a drill sergeant. He's an executioner with assault 5. I mean, defense 5.
Defense 5, so it goes to 6. You need 3 6s here.
Oh, I saw a 6!
Oh, close.
Blah.
Bam!
He goes down.
And then my bike will consolidate 3 inches backwards and claim the present that is rightfully his.
And there's my executioner casualty.
Excellent.
Ah, interesting. So with that... Oh no, you still got the walker left.
Still got the walker left.
So with that being said, I'm going to activate my commander. And they are going to jump the wall. And what is he going to make them do? Fix bayonets?
Oh, is he charging the walker?
No. Although I was really tempted.
I may be wrong, but I suspect that would be a bad idea.
They're going to jump the wall and they're going to get +1 to hit.
Yep. Still got plasma guns there, so they can do damage to the walker.
Yeah.
I don't think the walker's anywhere near as tough as your tanks. I'm going to have a quick look. They do. Oh. Where would I find him?
So, take aim! Fire! Bring it down, Legolas! So, the 2 pistols.
Ah, here he is.
1 hit.
Attack walker. Oh, okay. I was wrong. He is tough 12.
Well, it's going to start somewhere. And the first thing I shot him with was with a pistol.
Nice.
And the 2 plasma gunners next on a 4+.
Oh, no.
Dingy bums.
So you hit me once with a pistol, didn't you?
Yep.
It did not hurt me, you'll be shocked to know.
Okay.
So I can't really stray far from there. Because if I were to walk round and kill more of that stuff, you would just run onto my objective. So I can't go far. But I really want to. I'm going to stick my big gun into your tank.
Okay.
Just going to move myself out so I can make sure I can see. And then he's going to use his little machine gun on that unit there.
How rude.
So, big gun on the tank. It's
That's
a
a
hit.
hit.
So this is -4. This is a big gun.
6 up.
Oh, that would have just killed you. Okay, and then little gun is 2 shots.
Access denied.
2 hits. No modifier to your save.
2 5-ups. 1 dead.
1 dead.
Blah.
So that is still a pinning check for you though, because you are now below half still.
4+.
I think that's how it works.
I've passed anyway.
Yes. Whenever a unit takes wounds, it leaves it with less than half of its total size. So it started at 11, so it's still less. Okay, they passed. And that's me activated everywhere.
Okay. So I've got this auto cannon left over here, my heavy weapon.
Yep.
And it's going to fire at your dreadnought, because it's the only thing I can see.
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, autocannons are attached to AP2.
Yep, they're pretty dangerous.
No hits.
Whew.
And then I got my flamer, my bullgrins left.
Yep.
Alright, so I actually forgot what just happened.
What just happened is you came over here and failed to hurt my dreadnought.
Oh, it was with the autocannon.
It was, yeah. Yeah, you did both of those units at the dreadnought.
So I'm going to activate my ogrins now, and they are going to have to finish off, or attempt to finish off, these 2 blood death brothers.
Yeah, I fear they are pretty deadly, those ogrins.
And I'll be using their shields as well to smash you in. Okay, so we have a question for the community. These guys have battens and heavy shields, so we're not sure if you can attack with multiple close combat weapons in a round. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to attack with the battens, so that'll give them 3 attacks plus Furious gives them a 4th attack, as I did in the first time they fought. But if you guys can comment below, can you still attack with the battens and the shield, which would give them 6 attacks?
Seems a lot.
Yeah. So that's 6.
I suspect the 12 baton attacks is probably going to be enough here.
Well, yeah, 3, 6, 9. I need 1 more dice. So I got 12 attacks.
Hitting on 4s, I think, was it?
Yep, 4 plus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, what's the AP on those?
Heavy battens or AP2?
AP2, so I am down to a 4 here.
Oh, that's a really
it's good, but I've taken 2, but I only have 2 dudes, but they do have regeneration.
Is it 5 us?
5 up. Come on, I just want 1 of these.
No.
No.
They are splattered.
They are out of there. I just needed 1 to hit you back. Well, I haven't failed any morale checks. That's because I keep on dying.
And I believe I get a 3-inch consolidation.
That you do.
Might be that way. Just for the possibility of protecting my tank.
Yep.
And then my final activation.
Flamer goes sprinting somewhere.
Yes, he's going to go 12 inches.
I'll give a measure for you.
Up that way towards that objective.
No, look at him, he is just sprinting. Somebody yelled at him, get to that present.
Yeah, go get it, go get it.
Hey, I think he can see, he can just get there next turn if he's still alive.
Wow. Okay, and I think that's all the activations because
I would agree.
I'm completely wiped out on the right flank. And Mike owns both those objectives. But he's only got 3 models left here. 2 Devastators and 1 Bite. And then down in the center here, my Ogrins have just cleared out the Death Company. My Flamer's running over there. And my commander stands bravely in front of that Dreadnought. You shall not pass. And then I've got a couple of my tanks and stuff left over here. So we're going to clear off and play off the final round. Alright, let's go with turn 4.
Okay, so I've got first activation, which is reasonably crucial here, I think. So
with your 4 models.
Just going to wander this way.
I wonder what they're shooting at.
Dude. Right in the backpack where his big flame tank is.
Pressure's on, Mike. Pressure's on.
Freeze to hit.
Oh.
2 hits. You need 2 6s here, Jace.
Double 6 coming up. No,
double
1.
Turns into a... Do you have a red mist counter?
No. I did have like this. There. This is the perfect one for that. Little baby.
I mean, that'd work. Oh dear.
Alright, that has put a massive spanner in the works.
It does. So, said before, if Jason can completely wipe me out, I will win. I will automatically lose at that point. Same, obviously, if I manage to wipe him out.
But we also, this is pinned.
That is pinned.
So that's a large...
So Jason needs to, at bare minimum, get this objective, which is the only one he can realistically reach.
Are these Ogrins within 12 inches of this? I don't think.
I mean, it's been a long time since you played Fantasy and used measuring.
What am I going to do? I need to try and do... I don't think there's much I can do. But I do like the idea of just killing you. So my tank, this one, is going to fire, and because they've activated already, I'm tempted to fire at your bike, but because the Dreadnought's not taking any wounds yet, has it?
It hasn't, no, and he's probably the toughest thing on the table along with your big tank.
And I don't think I can do 12 wounds to it with these 3 things.
No, I think you need to hit and I'd fail every save, and then you might be able to, but...
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire at your biker.
Oh no! My captain, he was going to go and kill some Bullgrin.
So, let's see. I roll... No, that's a miss.
Oh. Okay, it's over to me. Oh, this is tricky. So my options are, I could fire at these, but it's unlikely I'll kill all 3. Or I could assault them, but again, it's unlikely I'll kill all 3. So I need to keep this guy alive. So I might just have to move back onto the objective.
Oh, you chicken!
It seems. Oh, I don't want to do it, but I think it's my only option. So I move back to there and shoot them.
Well, the thing is, it makes it go from a win for you to a draw if if you don't.
Exactly, I've got to hold that and hope. So red one is the good gun. Red one has missed. So 2 normal saves for your plasma gunners.
5+, both of them dead.
Both dead. Well, at least your commander's on his own now.
Yeah.
Over to you. I've only got 1 model left to move.
Okay. Wow. That's that. Basically, if you didn't do that, I would have snuck around, my last action.
If I'd have gone for the glory of charging into close combat, I could have handed you the game.
So, I don't have a lot of other options. So what I'm going to do...
pinning that tank was so crucial because that could kill it.
I'm going to... This is activated. So, what it's worth, I'm going to fire my autocannon at your Dreadnought.
Yep.
Just for what it's worth, because I can't do anything else. He's missed again.
Oof. They haven't been good. They seemed really deadly if you've ever hit.
Yeah. I wonder if you can add a commander to that. Give them +1 to hit.
You could do. So, just going to quickly measure... Yeah, you're well out there. But I can't come in close combat you because you're too far away. So I'm going to have to shoot.
No, come closer and shoot.
I'm going to come closer and shoot. Just so you can charge me. Boom, 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 boom. So he's going to go to there and then unload with his rifle. 1 hit. No AP. You got a 3 with your big shield.
Oh, one of them dies.
Is he? Oh, he's already taken 2.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That was worth doing.
All right.
And then he kind of like pulls out his Morpheus like this.
Come and get some.
Off the side of his bike. He's got 1 foot on the floor.
All right, what this guy... I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to run
He does
him.
have a power fist.
No, I'm just going to go run him on the objective.
Yeah, that means we can test the objective. So he runs all the way around there. So I no longer control that. Because we both are on there.
And I'm not sure if there's a unit strength type thing or
I don't think there is. I'll have a little read while you take your next action because I have no people left.
I'm going to unactivate my tank so it's no longer pinned. And then the only thing I've got left is my Bullgrins, and they are going to charge your dude.
Oh, there is something here. So this is for I don't think you got anything that could affect it. At the end of each round, if a unit is within 3 inches of an objective marker while no enemies are, then it counts as being seized. Blah blah. Markers remain seized until the unit moves away. However, pinned units can't seize. They remain seized even if the unit moves away. However, pinned units can't seize or stop others from seizing them. So if you could somehow pin my Dreadnought, at the end of the round, if I'm pinned, then you would control it.
Okay.
But you need to deal me at least 6 wounds for me to take a morale check, so I don't think it's likely.
No.
Again, if your big tank wasn't pinned, you'd be okay.
The only thing I've got yet, and I'm hoping against hope, is if I wipe you out, I get a 3-inch consolidate, and then...
You're not within the 3 still. I measured it before I moved closer.
So it's just the beauty of wiping you out. So I got 6 attacks. 6 attacks from the Ogrins plus 2 more for Furious.
Yep. I have a combat shield which gives you -1 to hit me, I believe. I'm just going to double check that.
Okay, well I'm either 4+ or 5+.
Yep. Shield wall, -1 to hit.
So I rolled 3 6s and then everything else missed.
Ooh, okay.
So these are AP2, I believe.
AP2, so I'm on a 4. I've taken 1 wound, so I can afford to fail 1 of these.
Okay.
Big moment, big moment. No!
Down he goes.
Damn it!
Big cry, baby.
No!
And then just for so close but yet so far,
Yeah.
I consolidate 3 to there.
Oh. Well, I think that is it. Actual victory to the Battle Brothers, 2 objectives to 1. But I think if the game were to continue, my 3 models may be in trouble.
Well, it's interesting because obviously I think those 2 Devastators would not stand up against the Ogres.
Well, if I shoot at them though, they could kill them.
But then I still got the tanks left.
Yeah.
And the rubbish autogun.
But that tank's really good versus multiple
units, yeah.
But it only does 1 damage, so it's not good versus single things.
But that dreadnought is basically standing on that prison forever.
Yeah, he is super tough.
There's nothing that's going to move him from that.
Yeah, because he can kill that in a shot from his big gun. That was a really nicely balanced game, I felt.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun, actually.
Yeah, really enjoyed that.
I think, I still think there's probably a little less scenery than it should be
Yes.
for this type of game. I always think of sci-fi games as more, clustered scenery.
But you wouldn't want a huge amount more,
No.
certainly big ones, because maybe some more kind of like trees to give minuses to hit.
Well, obviously I got lots of forest trees,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to ruin the aesthetic.
But
But I think
too much,
maybe some
I could've-
barricades or something.
Yeah, if there's too much though, I'd have moved up till midfield without you killing me, and
Yeah.
then getting into combat, it would have been unfair the other way. So I don't think it was far out here.
And that was 1,600 points as well. I wonder what a normal average size game.
So they recommended that you start at 750 points.
Okay.
And I started to make up 750 point armies, and when I was having 2 marine squads, I thought, I think we need to play a bigger game. So I think a 2,000 point would be happily playable in an hour and a half easily. I mean, this was our first ever game. I don't know how long that took, but maybe an hour or so.
Yeah, it was really quick, easy pick up.
Yeah, I mean, neither of us have played before. You've played a similar game.
Yeah, I played Age of Fantasy, the mass skirmish game, which is a very similar rule set, so it's familiar.
Yeah. The main slowdown point there was us having to look up the weapons.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's an online, it might even be in a program I use for 40k called Battle Scribe, where you make your army up and then it prints you out the stuff you're going to use. So just a shortened down list of weapons that we could just look at would make game a lot quicker. Because that was our main point was, we had to look at our upgrade list. I mean, let's just quickly show. So this is the army list for the Blood Brothers. So you can see you have your choices up here of what you can take with their points. And then each one tells you which table below it can use. So unfortunately, when we need to check a weapon, we find our model and I've swapped the weapon out. So you have to go and find table C, look at table C.
Yeah.
So it's quite a lot of looking up to find stuff. So there must be a way of shortening that down. I suspect there's an online resource to help.
And of course, the more you play, the more familiar it becomes, like all
definitely,
games.
Yeah. But the 2 basic stats are defense and thing, and everything in my army has 3 quality, 2 defense. So that's pretty easy to remember.
There was pretty many of them dead, though.
Oh, God, they just fell over, didn't they? A 2-up save did not stand them in good stead.
Mind you killed a lot of my stuff. All my infantry is
Yeah,
dead.
we say I've got not much left.
Yeah.
I've got 3 models, but you've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 models left.
Yeah. It's like a big pile of dead on the
Yeah,
corner.
they just look bigger than mine.
That's normal, isn't it? Bigger.
Well, yeah.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Mike.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, that was a good game. I
That
really enjoyed
was.
that. I might actually go see if I can pick up the Eternal Dynasties from them.
Yeah,
And,
we were
mate-
looking at them earlier. They look really cool.
Yeah, select Samurai Tau and print
Yeah.
them out. That'll be good fun. We can play that next time.
Yeah, certainly.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that.
Bye.
Bye.